Hi and welcome to the back page of the Ashgrove Spinal Centre's weekly newsletter. You're watching this via YouTube, so please remember to click like because that helps other people find this post. Click subscribe because that helps you to find this post, remembering to click the notification bell. But most importantly, keep those excellent questions and comments coming in the comments section because that allows us to guide the content towards content that you want to hear. Thank you. Hello and welcome to the back page. It's Easter Monday. I hope you're having a fantastic Easter spent with family or traveling or doing whatever fun things that you want to do with the first long break of the year. It's been a very hectic start to the year. There's very few people I've come across who've said it's been a relaxing start to the year, which is great because the world's getting back to normal. It's been a very entertaining and interesting last few years, which has challenged a lot of people, but it seems as though the world's getting back to its usual crazy, hectic self. We'll be revising stuff today, so I want to make sure that everybody is looking after their sleeping posture with their pillow. If you're traveling and you're on a strange bed, at least if you have your pillow, you can look after your neck. It may not be the best for your lower back because usually the guest bed, it's an old bed or it's a really soft bed, but it's not the first choice bed of the house, if you like. And that's fine because you're staying with friends and relatives. That's just part and parcel of it. You might even be unlucky enough to be sleeping on a couch, or you might be camping, and camping presents a whole bunch of additional challenges. Although things have come a long way from the days of the old air mattress that you used to have to wake up 4 times during the night to re-inflate. Gosh, I remember those days. Nowadays we've got these fantastic self-inflating mattresses and all this stuff. It's awesome. Harping back, car posture. Please pay attention to your car posture. Be very careful when you're lifting things in and out of the car. I didn't mention that in the last video, and I think I probably should, but remember to bend your knees. Remember all of your appropriate safe lifting habits because you're going to be getting often heavy suitcases in and out. I mean, I typically travel with three family members, all of whom are very good at packing. If the packing was in the Olympics, they would be gold medalists because the amount of stuff that we can pack for even an overnight stay is quite impressive. So be careful because you don't know what's in these bags. Always appraise a load before you lift it, move it. Think about how you're picking up, bend your knees, keep your back in neutral. If you have to do it in a couple of steps, so lift it into the car and then reposition it in the car, do that rather than just try to pick up something that's too heavy and toss it into position. Remember all of these things because all of these things, if done properly, can mean you'll have a great Easter break. If they're not done properly, then you can end up having a problem. Every year I see a bunch of people over the school holiday period for just that reason. And the reality is we're traveling, we're doing things we don't normally do, we're breaking our normal habits, so we're coming across unexpected opportunities to do ourselves a mischief, let's call them. So paying attention to that car posture. Remember the isometric stretches. I talked about the isometric stretches that you can do when you're in the car. You can also do things like, just sort of tense and untense your calves and wiggle your legs, if you like, when you're driving, just to encourage blood flow, to prevent your legs just, really settling and getting that kind of dead feeling, if you like, which can sometimes happen. And of course, the big one being driver fatigue. Everybody needs to be vigilant, even tell the kids. The kids, they learn these habits when they're young. So be mindful of your own fatigue levels and the other people that you have in the car. Lumbar disc, it's very timely that I've mentioned manual handling because manual handling and lifting heavy things over the Easter break, that's typically the biggest reason why people will irritate their back. As I previously said, most back pain comes from the disc. Probably the other mechanism would be sleeping on strange beds, particularly beds that are too soft and don't offer the support that we are usually that we're used to. That does a lot of people a little bit of mischief. So between lifting and then strange beds, they're the two biggest culprits I find. The 3 indicators of a disc injury, and I covered them last video, so you might be able to actually say them before me: back pain, leg pain, pain on certain positions. There's a graphic that will pop up. So if you get these things, it doesn't necessarily mean you have a disc bulge. It doesn't necessarily mean you have a disc herniation. You could have just overdone your back, so you have a little bit of a strain, a little bit of sprain of the disc. The disc is essentially a highly specialized ligament, so you can actually strain it. If you have any of these symptoms that last more than a couple of weeks, definitely come in. And if you have pain that refers to the leg and goes below the knee, definitely come in. With the other ones, you can come in or you can not come in. It's completely up to you. If in doubt, just come in and give us a quick visit. The final thing I wanted to mention was a scoliosis. Once again, you'll be right in the thick of your Easter school holiday break. It's a great opportunity to take the time to just have a look at the girls and of course the boys, but remember scoliosis is 4 times more prevalent in girls than boys, and girls in that sort of 10 to 13 age group, that's when they're really getting close to that growth spurt, which is when an idiopathic scoliosis, idio meaning we don't know, and pathic, obviously pathology, is most likely to progress and become identifiable. And we're coming into the cooler months, so they'll be wearing jumpers, they'll be wearing tracksuit pants, they won't be in the swimming pool, so you're less likely to notice these things. So this is a great chance. If you need any more specialized advice or you want to bring them in, then by all means bring them in, and we can help you out with what to look for. And similarly, if you find something that you are concerned about, definitely come in. Otherwise, go easy on the chocolate, everybody. Have a fantastic Easter, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.